Okay. Test 1 2 3. Okay. Test 1 2. Okay, we're good. Okay. All right. This time it should be better. I'm not streaming on this computer. I'm streaming off of that. You guys should be able to see the blue line right there. You should be able to see it. Okay. We should be good now because I'm not streaming on this computer anymore, so we shouldn't be crashing anymore. I don't know why it was doing that. And hopefully, I wonder if that actually means I can't stream on this computer because of that reason. I wonder if it's just because he crashed. I might have taken it to the Best Buy. I'm not sure, but good thing we got this computer. This one right here. You guys can see. Good thing we got this one. We should be good though. We should be able to watch. And yeah, everything should be good now. Everything should be good now. This one I'll make sure to test it real quick. You guys can't even hear it. What in the world? Oh, you guys can't even hear it. Wait. Oh shoot. Hold on, let me. Crap. You guys can't even. You guys actually can't hear it. Can you hear it now? Dude, it just keeps crashing. Computer. What in the world? I can't even. I can't even. What in the world is going on with my stuff? Well, let me actually get rid of this. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Try this one more time here. Okay, I added a brand new one. Hopefully it stops crashing. Please. Why does it keep fucking crashing? What is going on? I can't even, bro. I don't know if it even wants me to. Like, I'm being dead serious. It's straight up not even letting me use Apple TV as like a thing. I don't know if it's because like there's like a pal. It's like the moment I can't even. Oh, it's not even. It's straight up just not even working. Why does it keep doing this? I can't. Dude, there's no way I'm going to have to take my computer in to get it repaired. My stuff just keeps crashing. My stuff is just crashing. What does that have to do with, I wonder? It just keeps crashing. I can't even use it. I'm not even. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not even an Apple TV anymore. Like, where's Co's at? Do I have to restart my computer? I might restart my computer actually. I don't know what's going on. Do I just restart my computer? I'm gonna do a fresh restart and see if that helps. I'll be right back, chat. Let me do a restart on this real quick. See if that helps. I'm gonna see if that helps, chat. Because if it keeps doing this, we're gonna have problems. If it keep, yeah, like I like I wasn't even using it. Like I straight up wasn't even using it. Like that's crazy to me. I can't believe it's just crashing from that. That's insane. Like, how am I supposed to actually do stuff? I can't do anything, dude, without it just crashing, crashing. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I don't get what's going on. Okay. Is it like not even letting me like do anything? Here. Does my ground drive need an update? Up to date. All right. We are gonna try this again. Okay. We're gonna try this again. I did a fresh restart. Oh, it could be because of Apple TV being like this. It could actually be because of Apple TV like that. I wouldn't be surprised. And it's not even. No, it's still not. Trying this again, bro. This is so annoying. I can't even like. Okay, let's. It won't even show as an audio source. What in the world? I thought that's how this stuff works. Maybe not. Execute. Okay. Why don't it doesn't even, it's not even showing it. It's not. I don't know why it's not. It shows as a track, but what in the world? That's so weird. Why isn't Apple TV showing it? I don't get this. I don't get it, dude. It's not even showing it. It straight up isn't. Dude. It's just crashing now again. It just keeps doing this. All right, well, I think we're just going to close Apple TV and we're just gonna watch it on regular because I'm not dealing with this. I want to stream it, so we're just going to watch it on my on here. No, it's horrible because I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I might have to take it in. I might have to take it into the shop. I straight up might have to take it to the shop. I might. I straight up might take it to the shop. I might. Yeah, I might have to. Because Or maybe it's just due because of Apple TV. I don't know. I'm not sure, but we're just gonna go to the very ending of this. Oh, yeah, this is about Lucas Kyle. Yep. So maybe we actually know. I think we're up to date. Actually, I do want to watch the ending of this actually real quick. I do want to watch the ending of this.
She gonna live?
I don't know. We're gonna need to keep watch on the door.
Don't let anyone in except doctors.
All right.
And Mrs. Sims, of course. She'll know what to do.
Maybe Apple TV isn't meant for this monitor. Maybe that's why it's doing this. It's not meant for a computer. It's meant for actual TV. That could be a reason why. It could be meant for actual TV. That's why it's fine crash. Like right now, it's fine, completely fine right now. That could be why. That could be literally why. So wouldn't surprise me.
Camille, your quick decision and Juliet Nichols' bravery has provided a unique opportunity. You now have a chance to greatly increase your silo's survival probability by using the story of her actions in the mines today to instill in your citizens.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that's the actual reason why it's doing that.
You want her dead?
The death of one person that spares the lives of 9,912 others.
Without the use of vitamin D+.
Will you do it? Have you ever considered why you were chosen to be head of IT?
I assume it was because of my training as a raider.
No.
An ability to remain calm under pressure, to take orders and see them through.
No. You were chosen because of your ability to lie. At its core, the job requires deception. 10,000 lives depend on it. Your actions during the rebellion, manipulating your husband, playing both sides, exhibited an ability to do what was necessary despite any moral qualms. But your ability to maintain that kind of clear resolve has not always been 100%, has it? Before she was sent out to clean, then Sheriff Nichols was a fugitive, hiding in your apartment, holding you and your son hostage. Even after you managed to get control of the gun, you let Nichols leave. Why?
I was afraid when raiders arrived, guns
Camille,
would be fired.
It's clear by the stress in your voice and the cortisol levels in your breath that you're lying.
Yeah, dude, it hasn't even crashed once. I think it was literally because of Apple TV. Yeah, straight up.
All right.
Hasn't crashed once. It definitely was Apple TV.
Strange given the circumstance, but she wanted the truth.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
I don't know anyone in the silo, at least not anyone interesting, who doesn't ask the questions she was asking. I wanted to see what she found out. I realize now it was a mistake. Juliet Nichols is an existential threat. As you've said, we now have the opportunity to eliminate that threat and save the silo. And I will do it.
Here we go. Episode 4. Yeah, my computer hasn't crashed once. It's because we're not on Apple TV. Here we go. Episode 4. Whatever you do, don't go home. Let's go. So I make sure my actual audio is going through. Is it? So I make sure it's actually going through. So I make sure my actual audio is going through. Is it? So I make sure it's actually going through. Is it? I don't know. Wait, I'm actually worried. Is it actually going through? I didn't hear my.
Memories of. Us, both of us, together. Both of us, together.
Okay. That's not very loud. There you go. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry for messing up my stuff. I don't know why. I'm just so picky of how everything looks. Okay. How can I skip to the next episode? How do I just watch? Gosh, why can't I? There we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
What the fuck? With 500 clicks from Target.
Strelamita, I'm Daniel Keene, Charlotte's brother. Someone told me that before the mission, the whole squadron's communication devices were switched out.
Downgraded to comms that were discontinued years ago. They could have easily been recorded.
She's not at the post?
She was a bad girl. Oh, hey! She's at some online sleaze factory now.
I'm letting you go.
And don't you think it's weird? I start asking questions about Charlotte's mission and suddenly I'm out of a job?
What's his name?
He said Steve.
You've heard the comms.
Someone in Moldova got 20 seconds of it, but it was taken down less than 5 minutes after it was posted.
What could cause something that horrific to happen?
Let's go back. We need to get that recording.
Why?
Because the people I work for need to know.
My name's Orla Kent, and I am Shadow to the head of supply.
Along with her new job, Orla has a new boyfriend, Mike Davidson. He'd been with Glenda Harwood, McLean's previous Shadow.
Do you have any idea what it's like to have your best friend not know you?
Do you know what it's like not to remember your best friend?
Madam Mayor, Lucas Kyle is not here. Walker sealed up the Digger Void 3 months ago. There's no way he's down there.
Nichols might not be who she once was, but she's still sharp.
We hunted Lucas Kyle for months, and we're sharp.
She's asking the right questions.
Where's the one place you would go if you wanted to disappear?
Send fumigators with enough gas to fill the tunnels, now.
If we do that without warning, there won't be enough time to get everyone out.
One of the rats might be Lucas Kyle.
Breathe.
Go after Kyle!
You're okay? You're okay?
There's a body they pulled out that's not registered as a minor.
It's Orla. Who the fuck are you?
She gonna live?
Juliet Nichols is an existential threat. We now have the opportunity to eliminate that threat and save the silo. And I will do it. Emerson, are you with the patient?
Stationed outside her room, ma'am.
Good. I need you to deliver a message to her nurse. What are you doing here?
Figured you might need some company.
Ooh.
What I really need is for you to start the judicial process for installing an interim mayor.
Her condition's that bad?
Unlikely to survive the night. I'll see you at home.
It wants what it wanted 3 months ago, but the gas in the mines didn't quite do the job, right?
The gas in the mines was for Lucas Kyle.
He was in the mines?
He got away. But the gas did get the mayor.
Well, it sounds like the voice in there thinks that was a good thing. Heroic death and all. And this could stop the need to put the drugs in the water. I'll do it for you.
It has to be me.
Yeah, I understand. But you don't have to be alone.
When will Mrs. Sims get here?
She's on her way now.
Oh no, no.
She'll turn unconscious when she arrives.
Unconscious. Oh no. But she's getting conscious right now.
Hold her down.
What the heck, dude? This is not good. This is not good.
No. Hey. It's okay. Hey! It's all right.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh yes! Oh no! Come on, Juliet! Oh my! Oh my god! Oh, did she get the needle in her? I think it finally worked.
We have to go. Now.
I'm skipping it because I've already seen it a million times. Okay, now we're back in the past.
Hey, what are you doing?
We have to call someone.
There's a call someone?
What the fuck?
They just made a man disappear, okay? They're probably listening through our phones.
What if Charlotte tries to call?
You can't... Daniel, you can't talk to Charlotte. They'll be monitoring her calls. We have to get away from here. I just don't know
Wait.
if my car is bugged or
What do you
has
think this
tracker.
is?
Someone made that man disappear. Okay? So now we have to get somewhere safe. I think I know somewhere.
Where?
Okay, just don't show up until 10.
What am I supposed to do until then?
Whatever you do, don't go home. Tell me she's okay.
I don't know. I tried to stay with her. They wouldn't let me.
Total piece of shit.
What are you talking about?
Jules reached out to me for help. First I ignored her, and then I yelled at her.
You can't beat yourself up. I left her alone in the mines.
What happened to her?
She went in to try and save people.
Of course she did.
They're not gonna let you see her.
Wait, I don't think she's in there. Yeah, she's gone, but she's gone.
Hey.
Oh, wait.
Listen.
Oh.
She's got a pulse.
Here, take this. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, good. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Holy!
So, what do you want to know?
Just want to confirm cause of death was rat poison.
Can't do that.
You need more time?
No, I mean, she wasn't poisoned. I got a full house tonight whose COD was aerosol-based rat poison. Their lungs are fried. Hers are kitchen clean.
Then what happened?
She was struck in the back of the head. Hard. Pretty sure by a length of rebar. There's a ribbed pattern in the wound.
When?
By the pooling, a couple days.
Where'd you find her?
One of the search teams went down a closed-off tunnel, just to be sure. Found her way back.
Maybe she was there for some reason and the ceiling caved in. They used
No,
rebar for...
when I said her lungs were clean, I meant she didn't die in the mines. Anyone who dies in there, and I've seen a bunch over the years, there's always dust in the lungs.
She was never supposed to be found. Show me the wound, please.
Billings to Deputy Murphy.
Go ahead, Sheriff.
If you see Carla McClane, tell her to meet me in Supply. It's about her shadow.
Ew. No.
Yeah.
The way they're twisting their heads like that, ew.
Okay. Not what I was expecting. Obviously not your place.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you drive a 30-year-old Saab, not ironically. And this is different.
For the record, I helped pick out the furniture.
For who?
Palmer, my ex.
This Palmer's okay with you just coming in and out whenever you want?
He's on assignment in South Sudan.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
take off your shoes.
So they're supposed to just lay low?
Wow. First thing I do when a relationship ends is bury all evidence deep in the earth, but this guy's got a giant photo of you up on his wall.
Yeah, Palmer's not like that.
Like what?
Petty.
So that's what you're into? Not petty, Pulitzer-winning type guys?
Not a date.
Is there any food?
Help yourself. Where'd you go between Steve's and here?
Just walked around, tried to clear my head. You?
The office.
The office. You were fired.
Kept my key card. Needed a computer. Okay, so I did a bunch of searches on Steve's address. Oh, turns out, actually his name, Stephen Price. Finally got what I thought was gonna be his cell. Recording said the number was not in use.
Maybe it wasn't his.
Well, then I called the number for the father of Charlotte's squadron leader.
Mr. Alameda.
Yeah, recording said the number was not in use.
It was working the day before yesterday. Who the fuck are we dealing with? So do we go to the police?
I'm guessing they're the kind of people who will make sure that goes nowhere.
It expired 2 years ago.
Huh.
No, stop, ew. Here.
Had these the whole time.
What is our next move?
Do we even have one? I mean, without that comms recording, we're moveless.
He said someone in Moldova recorded the unencrypted comms. We can find out who that is. Maybe we can get another copy of the recording, leak it.
How do we find someone we know nothing about?
Good point, yeah.
You know, Steve's that chess game.
Weird, right? It's like his whole mood shifted when his term was up.
There was something going on. He was like a couple of moves away from mate, and then he just exposed his king. Maybe he was just distracted.
What if he wasn't playing to win? What if he was playing to communicate?
What do you mean?
Okay. When Snowden leaked those NSA documents in 2013, it came out that government agents were using World of Warcraft to infiltrate terrorist organizations. They thought that terrorists might be using online games to communicate.
What would he be trying to say?
I don't know, the king has fallen? Look, it doesn't matter what he meant. If we can just find out who his opponent was, we may have another lead.
How do we do that?
Okay, I caught just the tail end of his username. It was something, Bigfoot lives.
Well, that's ridiculous. Great.
A little.
We got him.
It's what I saw. What?
Well, you're good at this, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew.
No, don't call me that.
They call you that at school? It's a sore point.
Call me that again. Find out. I'll kill you. I'll kill you in your sleep.
Bruh.
Lucas fucking Kyle.
They tell me you've been looking for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm afraid you're not gonna like what I have to say.
Ooh.
What do you have to say? You and your outsiders keep telling people it's safe outside.
Because it is.
No, it isn't.
Wait,
what? You
what?
see on the screens in the cafeteria? That's exactly what it's like.
What?
Fuck me. They got to you. No wonder we couldn't find him. He's probably their guest in a big apartment up top.
I've been in the mines.
I've seen the cleaning video, asshole. I know that they're lying. It is a fucking paradise out there.
That video gets put in the helmet so whoever they send outside actually cleans.
Video in the helmet.
Video in the helmet. That is pretty believable.
You believe him?
Why would he lie?
Why would he lie? Fucking shit. What are you doing?
Raiders are looking for somebody and this level's crawling.
All right. Look, whether you believe me or not, it doesn't matter. These three kept me from being hauled in by the Raiders, and they wanted me to meet you. I figured I owed them that, but now I gotta go.
No. Great, go back to your big pals up top.
Hey, Juliet came looking for me in the mines. I'm gonna find her. Move.
Nobody's going anywhere. Stay. Stop it.
Security, open up.
Looks like you're stuck with us.
Step back.
My friend's in there, fighting for her life. I need to see
This
her.
area's on lockdown. Nobody in or out. If you don't step back.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, Cheryl. We tried, Cheryl.
What if she doesn't make it? What if we don't get to see her?
You're definitely not going to see her if you're locked up for assaulting a raider. Let me talk to him. I didn't introduce myself. My name's Knox. I'm the head of mechanical. My friend here, she and the mayor have known each other since they were kids. She just wants to say hey, tell her she's thinking of her, then she'll be right out.
Head of mechanical, huh? You led the rebellion. I was down there in the generator room, saw all that gunpowder. I said instead of marching you upstairs, we should put you all in there with the gunpowder and light a match. What do you think?
I think you're entitled to your opinion. This is mine.
Yes! Go, 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 Shirley, go. But to say, this is your opportunity, take it, take it.
Have a situation. Van Nichols is somewhere on this level. She may be with the nurse. All the cameras in medical were shut down. You take this corridor, you take that corridor. But remember, I need you to be discreet.
How did we miss this? Rob, how? We handpicked that nurse. You said she was loyal, always followed orders.
She did. Until now. She must have sensed why you were coming down.
If we don't get this done,
We will.
how?
I know the nurses found pretty well. If they get off this level, I have an idea where she might take Nichols.
Where?
She has family down below.
Okay, send raiders.
Camille, we need to handle this quietly. I'll get ahead of them.
This has to end tonight, Rob.
I'll take care of it myself. Johnny, if you find him, keep it off the radio.
Send a message straight to my office.
We have people on this level. Send someone to levels above and below.
And when Emerson comes to, I want anything useful she can remember.
She's alive, and she's gotten away.
Oh, shit.
I think Sims and his wife want her dead.
What? Why?
No idea. I need to follow him.
Hey, you! Stop talking to him! Step away from the prisoner, you're gonna join him.
Just telling him this is what he gets for being an asshole.
They're gonna see us as soon as we leave.
We're not leaving through the door.
I basically grew up in medical and I found out.
A long time ago, someone got tired of going all the way to the stairs to get down to the next level.
Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. Hey, no. Okay, listen, I'm the reason you started getting your memory back. I took you off the forgetting drugs.
I spit them out.
Okay, even before that, someone asked me to replace them.
Who?
But we don't have time for that. Right now, your choice is with me or the Raiders.
Yeah, you better. Yeah. Take those options. Please.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was the only one here. But she's friendly. Don't worry.
Sheriff Billings.
I've never met one of you before. Yeah, we don't get a lot of sheriffs visiting, especially in the middle of the night.
I'm looking for Carla McLean.
McLean? She's been up here for months.
I'm expecting her.
Fair enough. Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
Yeah. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike what?
Davidson.
Orla Kent's boyfriend. Got your name from her sister.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Sheila. Yeah. Have you found Orla yet?
Hope to soon. When was the last time you saw her?
Here? At work? Just outside Critical Supply.
How's she seem?
In what way?
Her mood, what she talked about.
Oh, yeah, no. She seemed good. Yeah. She's just been up at that, council thing. And she was on her way home.
You go with her?
No, I was too focused on giving Dandy here some exercise. Yeah, the bay we were in was deep. It means I can throw the ball and give her a good run. Yeah, we said goodbye, and I haven't seen her since.
But you don't seem too worried.
Orla's more independent than people think. Family included. No, sure there's plenty of things she's gotten into that even I don't know about.
Thank you for your time.
See you.
They've moved on from medical. Here, take this. Take it.
By judicial order, open the door immediately.
All right, okay. Deep breaths. Listen, I'll draw them away from you. When it's safe, go to the... When it's safe, go to the pump room on 76. What? Okay, 76. Okay, good.
Where? Hey!
That's the nurse. Grab her. Hey, stop.
No!
Where's the mayor?
She's passed out in medical!
Show us.
Go. She must have passed out. Where's
Daniel?
he gone?
Ran. Fucking ran.
Hey,
Hey,
what?
I thought you chickened out.
So you miss me?
Where'd you even go? Oh my god, there are Black Ops assholes after us, and you think donuts.
And bear claws.
You're an idiot.
There's a bodega around the corner. The owner wouldn't let me use his phone unless I spent $10, so breakfast.
No, I told you we couldn't call
I
Charlotte.
didn't call Charlotte. But get dressed. We have an appointment in an hour.
What? Where?
The Pentagon.
Is she gonna meet Lucas?
You need to listen to me.
Move!
What the frick?
They're trying to kill you. How the fuck did you know that I was gonna go there? Gotta get down to Mechanical. We got places we can hide you.
I need to find Lucas.
Lucas is dead.
No, he's not.
No, I talked to him. I saw him in the mines. No. Okay, can you at least take me where you took him?
Digger Void is sealed off.
Okay, can you take me as far as you can?
Fine.
Kenny G. In the flesh.
God. Sam, the Ram.
You look good, man.
It's my assistant,
Hi,
Helen.
nice to meet you.
Sam Ramsey. Shall we go for a walk? Yeah. Let's go.
How do you two know each other?
We served overseas.
Nah, no big deal. We were in a band.
You were in a band.
The Lost Boys.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah, we did 80s covers. Your old boss here used to shred on the sax.
Wow.
Back before we became boring civil servants.
At least you get to hang out at the Pentagon. I'm stuck at a call center begging for votes.
Ah, so that's really why you came here. You wants me to hack into the voting machines, get them reelected. Nice try, KG. Nice try.
I need your help, Sam.
Yeah, you want a general meeting about cybersecurity?
I need you to find someone.
What kind of someone?
A player in an online chess game.
We have one player's username, so we just need to find out who his opponent was.
Doesn't exactly sound like official government business.
My sister Charlotte flew in the Iran operation. Her sortie went very wrong. She's the only one of her squadron who survived.
Shit.
Yeah.
She okay?
It's TBD. Right now her memory's shot.
She had concerns about the mission. Then we managed to track down a comms recording.
That's all encrypted.
They weren't encrypted. We heard it. It's just 20 seconds, but it was one of her concerns.
What exactly did you hear, Dan?
Oh, she can't say
What
it.
did you hear?
Airplanes that were no longer controlled by their pilots.
Now our contact's gone missing, along with the recording.
You're not really his assistant, are you?
Something really fucked up happened on that mission, Sam. And we have to find that
And
recording.
you figure since we played Don't You Owe Me a Rich Girl, I'll help you get access to military secrets. I have a sister too, Dan. And a wife and kids. Oh, and I pledged my allegiance and signed so many secrecy documents you wouldn't believe. Except no, you would believe because you signed them too.
Yeah.
I have to take a lie detector test
every 6 months.
I get it.
Do you get it? Listen, if it was my sister, I'd want to know what happened to. Of course, she's an insurance agent, so unlikely. If you ever want to jam, for old time's sake, call me.
Yeah.
All right. I better go.
Okay, you know what?
Why is that guy? Dude.
Yeah, that guy was at Alameda's funeral.
What does this guy want?
In my office the day I was fired.
Go up to him. Go up to him, bro.
Hello, Daniel. Ellen. Why don't we grab a coffee? My treat.
Dude.
You're sure I can't get you anything?
Helen, anything?
I'm good, thank you.
I think we're all set. Appreciate it.
And I suppose I'll get to the point.
What happened to our contact in Baltimore? Is he dead or is he just off being tortured somewhere?
Stephen Price now occupies a highly coveted position at the Radford Group, a cybersecurity think tank. I imagine you're thinking of senior pilot Alameda's father. After his son's funeral, he received a very generous loan to bail out his brother's woodworking shop in Tehachapi,
In exchange
California.
for what?
If I may, the two of you are endangering something very important.
He didn't tell us your name. I usually like to know who's fucking me
I
over,
am
even if they
merely
do.
a representative of people who have the ability to offer you a second chance. I imagine the Times was a dream job at one point, yes? I've taken the liberty of contacting the editor. He's open to meeting with you, despite your reputation for journalistic fraud. It would be a shame for your talent to go to waste over one mistake.
Go fuck yourself. You got me fired.
All it takes is one phone call. Think about it.
Cool. So, what kind of cash and prizes are you gonna offer me?
In your case, Congressman, it's not about you.
How fucking dare he threaten to withdraw care for Charlotte?
Yeah, it sucks.
What?
Sorry?
Well, it sounded like there was gonna be a but there. It sucks, but
I mean, he wasn't technically threatening to withdraw care for Charlotte. He just, you know, he said that the level of trauma therapy the clinic provides is expensive and outside of
Sorry,
insurance. And
just having a hard time seeing the difference. I'm a United States congressman. I can get in front of cameras. I can tell them what we know.
which is what?
That Charlotte's mission was fucked up.
Can you prove that?
I can subpoena records. I can subpoena the comms recording.
Daniel, nothing will be found.
Oh. Wow. You want the Times gig?
Excuse me?
Maybe it's time you open up about your little, problem with journalistic fraud.
If you had gone beyond my LinkedIn profile, you would already know this. And of course, I want a job at the Times, you sanctimonious fuck. But I also want Charlotte to get the care that she needs. You know, she's your sister, but she's my source.
So what am I supposed to do? Just supposed to go back to my cubicle, be
I
a
don't
good
know.
dog?
Just whatever you do, will you please keep your head down? There will be eyes on
Jesus.
us, making sure that we got the message, Daniel.
What are you gonna do?
The ex is gone another week. I'll hole up at his. I have to think, Daniel. You?
It'll take me a week to catch up on all the work I missed, so I guess I'll just go and do that.
Congressman.
They had me on all this, the pills, the medicine, and it fucked with my brain, but I get this feeling with people, like with Knox. I don't know why, but every time I fucking see him, I just...
You two didn't always get along.
I think what I'm trying to say is with you, I feel like if someone would do anything to you, I don't know, it's like I would kill them or something. That's just what I meant. It doesn't matter, just... Ozzy. Ozzy.
Morning, Shirley. What are you doing
I
down
need
there?
two to go down.
Jetson will be here soon.
No, can't wait. We're not heavy. I trust your arms.
It's the mayor.
Madam Mayor.
The main thing is, if anyone comes down in the next half hour, even if they're raiders, could you just tell them there's an equipment problem? That they have to wait?
Yeah, we've been having issues with the police jamming. Might take a while to get them free.
Okay, let's go. Great.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
Where the fuck you been? You been gone all night.
I was following Nichols. She and another woman just went down the gap.
Who was the other woman?
I think it was her friend, Shirley.
What? What? What's with the face?
Nothing. I just know. I know where Juliet's going.
Mechanical.
No, it's deeper than that.
That
I
doesn't
gotta-
change shit for us.
Actually, it changes everything for everyone. Look, I need to go stop.
Yeah, no.
This again?
Okay. You really want to know the truth so bad? Let's go ask Juliet.
She doesn't know shit. They got her on the forgetting drug. She didn't even know who we were.
Well, maybe she would now. She knew who I was when she saw me in the mine.
Okay.
Okay. How are we getting there?
Well, he's got away. But you're not gonna like it.
Shh. Listen to the kid. You're gonna love it.
Hey, get the shit out of here.
What are you doing in my office?
Sorry, I didn't see your badge.
This your office?
Since the current shadow hasn't shown for 2 days, McLean's nowhere to be found. Someone's got to run this place.
And you're that person?
I'm McLean's former shadow, which makes me more qualified than anyone else. And unlike the current shadow, I've never missed a day of work.
You're not too fond of Orla Kent.
No, she took my job.
Your name is Glenda.
It is.
So she took your boyfriend too.
Listen, Mike Davidson is no more Orla's boyfriend than you are mine, Sheriff. But he does like to think everyone loves him. And sometimes, because he's an asshole, he'll go out of his way to prove it.
So, she didn't take Mike from you, but she did take your job.
I shouldn't be so small about it. To be honest, losing the shadow job, I was a little relieved.
Because?
Because maybe it gave me a chance to go home for a bit.
That's on 70. The mines. Ed Harwood is your...
Father. The legend himself. Somebody in trouble for something?
When was the last time you saw Orla Kent?
Right. I know this place.
You used to come down here a lot. You had a boyfriend.
Ah.
Right? Yeah. You used to come down to the Void. You never told me about him, but I knew.
Ow.
I told you. Sorry. What are you doing? What, Jules?
Wait. Hey, can you hit the lights? Come and look at this. Here.
What?
Here.
What does it say?
So there's gotta be a latch or some way to open it.
What is this? Wait. Wait. Hey.
Walker said she sealed it off.
Clearly not.
I'll go see who it is. Take this. And shut the door.
Where's she going? Oh. Mm.
Hello?
Who is this?
Hi, this is Congressman Daniel Keene. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
KG is me.
Wait, what?
Sam? How did you...
I routed this through a burner, so no one can track it. But I gotta be quick. So just listen. When you set about your sister's mission, didn't sit right. All week I've had an itch about it. So I started scratching. That led me down a full-blown rabbit hole. Found something you're not gonna believe.
Helen, you there?
Daniel, what are you doing here?
Sam called. He did some digging.
I thought he didn't want to help out.
He found something. Look, I know you said you wanted to stop, but I don't know how to do this on my own. This is us.
Since when do you drive a minivan?
It's a rental from a guy who advertised on lampposts. It's the closest thing I could get to inconspicuous. Took cash.
Yeah.
Could be stolen for all I know.
Oh, she's down the actual place where she used to be. She thinks Lucas Kyle's down there, but he's not. She thinks, but we know where he is, duh. But oh man, this is where they used to hang out with Julia and George. Yep. Man. Wait, who's that?
Hello?
Hello, Juliet.
Wait, what? How the frick is he alive? No way. No. How is he alive? This doesn't make any sense. No, I gotta watch this, bro. How? No way. No way. Wait, I thought that was actually... How is he fucking still alive?
You have to listen were words that were spoken by Robert Sims when he first saw Juliet inside of Pump Room 76, and if she gave him the chance to speak, then I reckon we would have seen that Robert Sims is actually no longer on the side of his wife and is now working against her. Bernard is alive and is being kept in the Digger Void when we were made to believe back in episode 1 that Robert Sims saw to it that he was dead and was killed by his own hands. The ending to the most recent episode of Silo is the best ending that we've had to an episode this season, and what this showed us was that the plot is well and truly developing. With Daniel Keene and Helen Drew almost being tempted by the mysterious man that's watching their every move, and all against death being something that was weighing heavy on Sheriff Billings' mind, whatever you do, don't go home was the most gripping, intense, and twist-filled episode of Season 3. So with that, let's go as deep as the Digger Void into the episode, explain the ending, and I'll share what I thought of it. Here is Silo Season 3 Episode 4 Ending Explained. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. How is Bernard alive? Bernard being alive was definitely the biggest twist that we've had in this season. I think we all kinda knew that Lucas Carl wasn't dead, but with us quite literally being shown Robert Sims killing him, I didn't think we'd see him again. However, I was most definitely wrong. Something that I feel has really stood out in this season is the difference in dynamic between Robert Sims and his wife Camille ever since she ascended this position of power and the algorithm selected her. She's had an ascension that he would have once dreamed of, but what he's seen in her is that she's changed as a person and she's drifted so far from what her morals once were. It would have once been Robert that he would have once dreamed of, but what he's seen in her is that she's changed as a person and she's drifted so far from what her morals once were. It would have once been Robert who would have been willing to kill Jules, like we saw him offering to do when Camille said that she needed to die during the night in order to prevent the vitamin D+ from being placed in the water, and instead having her die as some kind of hero trying to save the people in the mines. But instead, it was Camille saying that she needed to do it herself. Robert being on the other side to Camille is the reason as to why he said, "I'll do it," because he knew full well that he didn't want his wife killing Jules. The only question I do have about this though is, what would he have done in order to have stopped Camille? Would he have opened up to her that Bernard was still alive and that he was now on the side of exposing the truth? Or would he have sedated Camille just like what Amy did to Emerson? The key division between Robert and his wife was in the previous episode, where he saw that she was actually willing to erase the memories of him, herself, and her own family at the order of the algorithm. She was no longer operating with her own beliefs and was just blindly following orders, and that wasn't the person that he fell in love with or even wanted to be with. The shot of the door closing on him was also emblematic of the difference in mindset, authority, opinions, and trust. With Jules hearing coughing as she arrived at the Digger Void when she peeled back the curtains where her and George once laid, it was none other than the former head of IT, Bernard. I literally applauded when he appeared and said, "Hello, Jules," because I honestly didn't expect it. Part of me was half expecting it to be Solo for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that I would have liked to have seen him. I believe the reason he's still alive is because of Robert Sims. When watching back at the shot in episode 1 of Bernard being taken to the incinerator, you can almost tell that it's not him after now knowing the truth. The body was being taken down whilst being completely covered, and when the body began moving towards the flames, Robert Sims was the only one there left looking on. The close-up shot to his eyes also insinuated that there was something going on in his mind at that moment, and there most definitely was. The thing that was going through his mind was the fact that he made sure that there was a different body that was disposed of and that Bernard was left alive. Robert Sims' loyalties have definitely changed over the years, but there's a part of me that feels that he'd struggled to kill Bernard because of just how close they once were. He'd always kind of looked up to him, and there was this jealousy that he felt when Lucas Carl became a shadow, and not him. Even though we got the scene of Sims actually doing it, maybe he did it to him to make him unconscious and then be able to transport him there, or maybe he never actually put the plastic over him at all, and we were just being shown a visual representation of the story that he made Camille believe. I don't think Sims trusts his wife anymore. As long as the algorithm is commanding her, I think Sims knows that there's a risk of trouble, danger, and death amongst the silo, but more specifically, his own family. Sims isn't the man that we thought he was or the man that Camille thinks he is, so it's gonna be interesting to see Bernard recounting the events of what happened after he awoke with all of his burns and just how he ended up inside of the Digger Void. I'm hoping it was Sims and that he's now on the side of Jules, hence why he led all of the raiders to a completely different location despite knowing where Amy was going to get her to go to, which is now making sense because Sims must have been working with Amy all along and that was why she told her to go there and also why he didn't do anything to Jules when he first saw her. Sims has been working in the shadows. The algorithm has proved why it chose Camille and that it was the right choice because there hasn't really been any pushback whatsoever no matter what the cost has come at. Daniel Keane and Helen Drew.
Yeah, this is
The Before Times is a part of the show that I'm thoroughly enjoying this season, and that continued in this episode. Following the recording going missing and Steve's lair being destroyed by the government, Helen and Daniel were looking for different ways of trying to get to the bottom of the Iran mission and exposing what it is that they listened to and saw. The only lead that they had to go off was the fact that someone in Moldova recorded the unencrypted comms and they wanted to look to find it and then leak it. With no information to go off, it was pretty difficult for them to do, but then they remembered the chess game that Steve was playing where he was acting suspicious and the giving up of his king became something that they fixated on. They thought that maybe it was the fact that he could have been communicating with somebody else, like what happened in 2013 when the government was using World of Warcraft to expose certain organizations. The moving of the king could have been him communicating and indicating that some information had been shared and that his time was now up, hence why he was transported somewhere else and given a specific role in an industry that he'd always wanted to work in, cybersecurity. In order to track the person that Steve had been communicating with, Daniel turned to his old friend that he served with called Sam, but he was reluctant to do it at first because of the risk that it posed to him, his career, and his family. However, he had a change of heart after investigating and he found something that he wouldn't believe. We didn't find out what it was, but I imagine it will be one of the first conversations that we see Daniel and Helen having in the next episode. Like Charlotte, Sam had an itch about the Iran mission, and that was why he ultimately had a change of heart. Helen and Daniel had gone their separate ways, as was shown perfectly by them walking in different directions at the river after the mysterious man that we first saw following Charlotte in episode 1 of this season, and also at multiple other times in this season gave them both offers that they couldn't refuse to stop digging. Daniel's was more of a threat in the fact that Care would be cut off for his sister if he didn't stop, and Helen was offered a position at the Times, even though she had a questionable past and made up a source in an article that she wrote. They were told that they were getting in the way of something very important and were going to ruin it, so with the threats being made, they decided to back away. It was only after Daniel received the call from Sam that Daniel then drove to Helen's ex's, Palmer's, and picked her up so that they could continue the investigation together, as he believed that he quite literally couldn't do any of it on his own. Their story was also where the title of the episode came from, which was, "Whatever you do, don't go home." This was because Daniel was told to not go home by Helen after she gave him Palmer's address. We still don't quite know what it is that the government is looking at creating and the important thing that they're potentially going to stand in the way of, but it does leave room for theories. Now, I think it could be the whole Silo project itself, and that they're creating an emergency protocol so that 10,000 selected individuals would be placed inside one of the 51 silos if there were to be a national emergency. It's always been said that Iran dropped the bomb, but I do still wonder if it could be the United States that dropped the bomb on themselves by mistake, and with that, each silo would then be up against each other, and the final surviving silo would essentially restart civilization and be the best version of humanity. Jules had an ally. Now, this entire time, Jules actually had an ally right under her nose within Amy the nurse, and she didn't even know. With Camille planning on killing Jules, Amy sedated Emerson, who was preparing to hold her down, and Amy fled with Jules right by her side, giving her oxygen and taking her to the safe space where they'd both eventually go to meet with Robert Sims, who also now seems to be an ally. As they were navigating through the silo, Amy revealed that Jules started to regain her memory because she was actually replacing her memory suppression capsule so that she could regain it. This explains why it is that we picked up at this point in time in Silo 18, where we saw Jules beginning to remember things with the dreams and the memories 3 months later, because that was when Amy recognized what was going on and began doing the opposite. So it's quite a smart move from the show. When Amy was eventually taken by raiders, we saw Shirley feeling guilty over the fact that she found out that Jules was almost killed inside of the mines and began following Sims, which enabled her to in turn find Jules when she needed her most. She heard about how Camille wanted Jules dead and planned on killing her, and Shirley then began to feel regretful. Personally, I found the switch in mind to be a bit too abrupt for my liking, as I felt like Shirley had ample opportunities to not be selfish and blame Jules for something that she wasn't even in control of. I'm glad they're back on the same side, and I'm glad Shirley helped her, showing her that she did have another ally closer to home, but at the same time, I do still feel the character has been poorly written. Jules is beginning to fully regain her memory as we saw her remembering George and the times that she used to meet with him in the Void, so I do feel like the memory loss arm of the story is most probably going to get put to bed soon, which I know some viewers of the show will be happy about. I feel it served its purpose and has almost acted as a way of allowing us to have more screen time in the before time and be deceived slightly by the likes of Robert Sims. Orla Kent's death. The first shot that we had of Sheriff Paul Billings in this episode as he was waiting for the autopsy of Orla Kent to be completed was one that really made it feel like he had no control whatsoever and like he also just had no idea what frame of mind he should be in. His wife was part of Paddy Kennedy's Outsiders and feared for her safety. He was rewriting the pact, something that he no longer believed in after seeing what outside was like in the before times. And he was now under the impression that the death of Orla Kent was something that was seen to be suspicious, which, as it turned out, was. Orla Kent didn't die inside of the mines, and it was evident that she didn't because her lungs were clean, nor did she die of the rat poisoning because, as I said, they were kitchen clean. Orla died due to receiving impact over the back of her head that was done by a rebar. This meant that there were 3 main suspects in all of this: Ed Harwood, Ed Harwood's daughter Glenda Harwood, and Orla's boyfriend Mike Davidson. Let's remember, Ed Harwood is head of the mines, and where was she found? Inside of the mines. This instantly provides the indication that he had something to do with it. We know that Glenda had a feud with Orla because she took her old job as the shadow to the head of supply, and also because she was now with her ex-boyfriend. So there was motive there for her too. So I definitely think the Harwoods have something to do with it. Could Ed Harwood have wanted better for her daughter and got involved, or could the both of them have conspired to have gotten her out of the picture? As they said, she was never meant to be found down there, but it was the rat poisoning being let off which allowed authorities to go in as deeply as they did, which then meant that she was found. I did find it awfully suspicious that Mike didn't seem concerned in the slightest, considering he was her boyfriend, but I do think the prime suspect is the person that we haven't seen since his last argument with Orla, which is Ed Harwood. Lucas Kyle and Paddy Kennedy. Paddy Kennedy got the news that he definitely didn't want to hear in this episode, and that was that everything that he'd been preaching to his followers was a complete lie. Carl revealed to him that the outside wasn't safe in the slightest, and that what they saw on the display was actually true, and that the video that Paddy Kennedy saw of Jane Carmody going out to clean was one big lie. Paul Billings' wife believed Lucas Kyle, as did the others, but Paddy Kennedy just thought that the higher-ups had gotten to him and that he was being tasked with trying to convince them otherwise. What the story of Paddy Kennedy and his group symbolizes is the lies, division, and difference in opinion that people inside the silo will always have. The silo feels like it was essentially built off of lies, and there's never been any point in time where it was just simply stable. So even though Lucas Kyle quite literally has the truth and shared it, the longer and longer time goes on, the more and more the reality of the outside world becomes a thing of skepticism and the control that the founders, the pact, and the people of authority in the silo give off. It provides more food for doubt. In the next episode, I feel we're going to see Lucas Kyle heading towards Jules with Paddy Kennedy and co to the Digger Void. We did see Shirley going off to see something when she left Jules inside there, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was Lucas Kyle, as he knew exactly where she was going to go. My review of the episode. In my opinion, this was the best episode of the season so far. I felt like all of the parts that had been forged together in the previous 3 episodes were allowed to move, and not only did we get action, tension, suspense, but we had conversations that drew me in and allowed me to question, but we got an ending that had me applauding and loving the fact that they just pulled off a great twist. It started with the twist of Amy being an ally, and it concluded with Bernard being alive and, well, not so well, but alive and communicative. The other moving parts in the episode, like the story with Daniel Keene and Helen Drew, was something that I also thought just worked really well. As much as I don't want it to happen, it does kind of feel like we're going to be getting a romance between the both of them. The "I can't do this without you" in the conversation about an ex was what made me think that it is, and although I don't want it to, I feel like it's inevitable. I just hope I'm wrong. A subplot in this season that I'm kinda hoping is going to connect to the wider story is centered around Paul Billings and the death of Orla Kent. I don't know if it's just serving as a sense of showing division and unrest amongst people, or if it's going to express wider negative behaviour, or even connect to the demise of Paul Billings' mind. But as of right now, I do just kinda feel like it has to have a destination in mind, with wider consequences than just the death of a character that we barely got to know that just seemed kinda nice. With Jules' memory beginning to come back, and with Bernard being back with us, I'm hoping the plot will begin to develop forward a bit quicker now. I can't help but feel like we're gonna get a flashback episode, or scenes of a flashback nature, due to some of the shots that we saw in the trailer for the wider season. To be fair, the title of episode 5 is called Memory, so it wouldn't actually surprise me if it was something along the lines of that. We're now almost at the halfway point, and I feel like the show is about to kick into gear at about just the right time, so I'm optimistic that the show is going to continue to build on what it's done so far, and the potential that it can reach. Bring on the next episode. So, there you have it. Silo Season 3 episode...
Yeah, that was good, bro. Keep Bernard's lie, that's actually insane. Alright, chat. I'm gonna end stream here. I am tired. You guys could see I was like yawning a million times. I mean, I know I'm tired now, but I was yawning a million times. My eyes were red. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. I will be live tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Yeah. Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all.